Let's get right into it, guys. Notre Dame versus Louisville is where we're going to start. I think Notre Dame is going to lose this game with a score of 35-31. I do think it'll be a close game up until the end. I just haven't seen Notre Dame play their A game other than one game, and that was against Purdue. So if we're being real right now, that's not good. Louisville, on the other hand, played very good against Georgia Tech. Really should have won that game by even more. They had a late safety. That is what it is. Notre Dame has the talent, but their playbook to me looks like the Bears. And that's going to sound shocking. What do you mean? I mean, there's a lot of screen passes, not a lot of belief in Riley Leonard. If his legs get going, I see Notre Dame winning this game, but I don't see it happening. I believe more in Louisville. They've shown me more, so much so that I'm saying Louisville and not Louisville, like I would here in the great state of Indiana. All right, next up, Virginia Tech, Miami. I got Miami winning 35-17. Virginia Tech's good. They're experienced, but it'll be close, probably 21-14 at half. Expect Miami to pull away in the second. Washington State, I have them beating the 25 Boise State Broncos 56-52. So they just basically did the same score to San Jose State. Washington State's a team who I believe in their offense immensely, but their defense sucks. But I do see them winning 56-52 as long as they keep Ginty, that running back from Boise State, in check. Next up, we got Baylor and BYU. And I have BYU winning 28-14. I really like BYU. I thought they were very good going into that Kansas State game. Don't know why I didn't say I'm on upset alert, though. But you know what? Yeah. Oh, I did. I actually did. What am I talking about? BYU's good. They're going to win 28-14. Stanford, Clemson. I said Stanford will give them a fight. I do think that, but Clemson is immensely talented this year. Definitely, in my opinion, the clear-cut second best in the ACC behind Miami. I thought Syracuse was up there. Not believing it right now. So I have them winning 42-20. That gets us to Arizona and Utah. Number 10 Utah. Big 12 champion in everybody's eyes right now, right off Arizona, Utah. I'm not believing that. I think Arizona's firepower will lead them to win 31-28. Again, their defense is giving up 4 touchdowns. But I think if they hold that young quarterback who's not Cameron Rising down, it could help them. Of course, Utah's defense is elite, and they bring a lot of pressure to the quarterback. So Fafita's going to have to be whipping that ball out. But McMillan is very good on short intermediate routes. So I'm expecting Arizona to bounce back this week and get a win over Utah. Then we have Illinois, Penn State. This is a classic Big Ten grudge match for a little bit, and then gets kind of high scoring, quote unquote, in a Big Ten sense. It'll be 38-28, Penn State winning. Illinois puts up a good fight and probably still ranked. Then we got Michigan State and Ohio State, and I have Michigan State getting blown out 49-21. So although people say, okay, this is Ohio State's first real test, no, it's not. Michigan State's okay, but they have so many flaws. I saw that Boston College exploited, and if Boston College is exploiting your flaws, you better bet Ohio State's going to exploit them too. Next up is Georgia versus Alabama, and I have Georgia. This is wacky, but I have them winning 34-28. I think both teams are going to score high. I don't really believe that the Georgia we saw against Kentucky was Georgia, and I'm not believing that the Bama we saw against Wisconsin was truly Bama. I think there's like a middle ground for both. I think Bama's slightly worse. I think Georgia's significantly actually better. I don't think they'll do that again. They'll be lit up from that Kentucky matchup. They're pissed. I don't know if Bama's going to be as mad or ready. Expect these teams to probably match up again if there's a playoff or whatever. All right, next up, Kansas State, Oklahoma State. I've told you guys over and over I believe in Oklahoma State. Everybody was saying, Luke, why not Kansas State? Kansas State, ugh, you know what I mean? I've been seeing it all over the internet. Kansas State's second to Utah in the Big 12. No. I honestly actually think it's probably BYU right now, but I have Oklahoma State winning 24-21. Kansas State showed me a very sloppy performance against BYU. If you play sloppy, Oklahoma State will capitalize. I don't love their quarterback, though. Watching last week, the way they lost to Utah, it was pretty ugly. But I do think Oklahoma State just narrowly wins. And that leads us to the final game, which is the one that you guys will see live on the channel on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is Indiana University going against the Maryland Terrapins. This is a game right here. 3-1 Maryland, 4-0 IU. Big Ten heats up right here. You want to say this is the lower or middle of the conference, whatever, because I'll be honest, one of these teams who's going to win is going to have a humongous leg up on the other. And I do think that's IU 28-21. I think their offense, again, is very good, and their defense has stepped up. Not significantly, but from bad to okay. And an okay defense can win you a lot of games. Look at some of these top teams. You know what I mean? In my opinion, Miami has an okay defense, right? There's a lot of examples, but that's just one that came to my mind. You can have an okay defense as long as your offense is balling. You're good. You don't want to have a defense like Washington State where it's like 56-52. I don't believe that those games will happen to IU this year. And as long as that doesn't happen, Rourke is a beast. It'll be 28-21 IU winning. That is my predictions. There is Thursday night football today. Cowboys versus Giants. I don't even know why I'm going to predict this, but I'll do it. Cowboys probably 49-28, actually, because Malik Neighbors is a dog. And actually, now that I say that, retract. 31-28. Cowboys narrowly win off of a great performance by Malik Neighbors. That's my prediction. Thank you guys for watching. That's college football and Thursday night football NFL predictions. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. And we are out. Aflac time. Out.